Yeah, when I went to college, I joined a fraternity.
What frat was it?
ATO. Hello, brothers.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes. Hello, hello, hello. I am Joey Nolfi with Entertainment Weekly. I am here today with the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15. And that glow, that energy you're sensing right now, that is the aura of divine drag talent. Her name is Aura Mayari. She's here, she's clearly serving. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on making it to Season 15.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me.
Yes,
I'm so excited.
I am excited too. You're giving up really good energy. I truly mean that.
Good.
They're gonna get into everything that makes you you, but I want to start with, I understand that you were born in the Philippines,
I was,
correct?
yes.
So how long did you live there and what brought you to the States and how did that identity sort of shape your artistry?
Yeah, so I was born there and moved to the US in 2003. So my dad actually got a job here like in '99. And then he just kept going back and forth from here to the Philippines and he kind of just got tired of it. So he was like, let's bring my family over. I actually didn't want to move here. I was crying at the airport. Can I say that? I'm sorry.
Yes, you can.
I say things with it's like I'm sweating I'm rolling I'm high as I always add because I don't wear so that's how we whatever.
Okay.
And so we moved here. It was kind of difficult to fit in. Obviously, we moved to Chicago.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people actually knows about Filipinos. It's either like you're Chinese, you're Japanese, or Korean. So a lot of the kids in middle school were always asking me, are you Korean or are you Japanese? And I would say, no, I'm from the Philippines. So they would say, so you're Filipinas. But it made me a strong woman.
Yeah.
Look at me, strong. No, literally strong. But yeah, I mean, I'm here now. I'm living my life here. I'm now a drag queen. I would have known. Can you imagine? My dad moving me to the U.S. just to be a drag queen.
Like, yeah, the American dream. Drag
The
queen.
American dream.
Yes.
Here I am, being pretty.
It is true, though. I mean, there is an element of truth to that. And what do you think of the Drag Race Philippines that's going on right now?
Oh my God. Have you seen it?
Yes.
They are nuts. They're f***ing nuts.
Yes.
I'm also glad that they speak English. I don't know if you guys know this, but English is actually one of the official languages in the Philippines. So I was glad that they were speaking English because a lot of my friends don't like reading subtitles. And I really wanted them to watch it. But they're so crazy. Even the judges are really good.
That harsh judging, oh my gosh.
It's
this is trash.
harsh, but really honest and very respectful. We've seen Canada's Drag Race. And we know how that happened.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I'm gonna be telecasted saying this.
Oh, yeah,
Are we cutting this?
Forgot there's cameras here.
I forgot there's cameras. I thought we were just
in case you
speaking.
didn't know. No, your personal history, though, I do love your story. I love this next fact, too. You were in a frat in college and played basketball and
How did you know
volleyball.
this?
Is this Maddie Morpheus' part 2?
I am the straight queen this season. I don't know if you guys can tell. No, but yeah, in college. So growing up, my parents actually couldn't tell. This is what they said, not me. They couldn't tell that I was gay. But they weren't surprised because I would play dolls. And I would also play like with Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles. I played sports. I played basketball and also volleyball in high school.
My notes too.
Yeah, when I went to college, I joined a fraternity.
What frat was it?
ATO. Hello, brothers.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes.
No, but they coming into the frat, they knew I was gay.
Yeah.
And they embraced me, and I love that about them. Yeah.
So what was that frat experience like, and how does it compare being in a fraternity compared to being in the sisterhood of Drag Race?
So being in a fraternity, they used me to get girls.
And I saw that coming. Saw it coming.
And then being around drag queens, they want to me. So that's the difference. None of the fraternity brothers wanted to.
None of them tried it.
Yeah, none of them. But the other frats tried. They did. I had a lot.
Truly,
of them.
they really did.
Yeah, and I knew some of the girlfriends, and I was like, "That's fine, come over."
We are getting into such deep territory in this interview already. I love this. We're 2 questions in, and
Just so
already.
you know, I'm the horniest queen this season.
I was gonna say, yeah. Does this, because like given that history, does this make you the jock and also like the trade of the season?
I wouldn't want to call myself a jock. I don't even know what that means. A lot of gays call themselves jocks, and I'm like, well, what does that even mean, you know? But trade, all season long, they were saying it, so I'm gonna claim it. I am the trade of the season. I'm also the face of the season. I'm also the most talented queen in the season. I'm the funniest queen this season. I'm really not funny. I'm just gonna claim it all. I'm queens of all. I'm the queen of all trades.
Yes.
There you go.
I love that you're just like, just because the others were saying that I'm the trade of the season.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I look so cute. I'm gonna take that, you know, like that crown because I have another crown to go for. But yeah, from the very beginning, they're like, holy you're the trade of the season.
Trade of the season.
Have you met Lucy yet?
Yes.
So when I met her, she said she was so upset with me. She was like, I was coming into this season, this competition, thinking that she was gonna be the trade. And then she looked at me and she's like,
oh no.
And even Spice and Sugar, like being pretty, they're like, oh, I'm gonna be the prettiest one here. And then they saw me in the corner, they're like,
look at the material.
Are you guys straight? I'm sorry. Do you love it? Wait, are you guys? Cute.
This is we're interviewing the camera crew now.
I love that. I love it. So what do you like about me? Okay,
Aura producer Mayari. Yes. So after that, after your frat era and your college era, you transitioned to theater. During that time, you said that you were actually afraid of drag queens. Can you please explain this to me?
I don't know what it was. I wasn't surrounded by a lot of gay people like growing up in high school and in college. It was just like probably 2 or 3 gay friends, right? And every time I went to the bars, I was originally from Chicago, so in Boys Town, we always just hung out at the gay bars meeting boys. And then finally, when I played Angel in Rent, I had to do research because I played a cross-dresser, drag queen part. So I said to myself, you know, like if I'm gonna be able to play this part well, I'm gonna go ahead and do my research and actually go to drag shows and see how that is. I'm also watching a lot of documentaries and movies. But my first drag show ever, it was so terrifying. I was like, holy what is this man doing in heels? 10 pounds of makeup, and it was just very intimidating. Like their persona, their aura, just like that big personality kind of intimidated me. But then just after watching a lot of shows, I fell in love with the art. Performing is my life, and drag is a totally different performance art. But I just fell in love with it, and I said, you know, like after doing Rent, I'm gonna try and do my own character in drag, so Aura Mayari was born.
And then what was your first drag show like?
My first drag show, I thought you were gonna ask me what my first drag name was. I was like,
Oh, well we can go there too. What is it?
My first, okay, so I actually went out for a friend's birthday. It was a drag themed birthday. And I didn't have a name. I wasn't a drag queen yet, but I was beat.
Yes.
I was beat.
Right.
And so a lot of bar owners and bar managers asked me what my name was, where I was performing and all that. I was like, I'm just here for a friend's party. What do you mean? And I got a call like 3 weeks later, and then I started doing a drag brunch with Silky. That's it. That's how I started drag. And then 7 months later, I started doing my own show.
So Silky.
Like I hosted my own show.
You mean Silky?
Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Ganache.
Yes. So I started drag when she moved to Chicago, and we did brunch together.
And you're still close?
And we're still pretty close, yeah. I told her about this, and she was really excited about it.
What advice did she give you?
To just be myself and not try too hard, because she's like, you're already a star, you don't really have to, you know, be someone else. So that's what I did. That's what I tried doing in the show, but the show was traumatizing. Sometimes you can't be yourself in the show just because of all the cameras around you, all the girls that are also performing in front of the camera. So you're like, is this real or is everyone being genuine? Should I do the same thing? I'm not trying to shade everybody in the show, but like the first few days that we were there, I can really tell that everyone's trying to like up everybody.
Yeah, that's the dynamic of reality TV, and I think there's no better person to look to than fully leaning into themselves and being who they are than Silky. I mean, Silky is a really great example of that. So yeah, you were in Chicago, and now you're based in Nashville, correct?
I live in Nashville now, yes.
So I've seen you post some photos with Georges, Nashville, another Nashville legend. So are you two close on the Nashville scene?
We are very close. I love her so much. I actually got, I was auditioning for a play dance bar in Nashville when she was prepping for the show. So I only met her once before she left, and I already knew where she was going. I mean, all her wigs, I was like, where do her wigs go?
They're gone.
Because we have our own station there at the bar, so all our drag's there. So when she left, I was like, holy shit, where'd she go? But when she came back, you know, like me and her just connected so much, She's like my little sister. She's the same age as my youngest sister, who I changed her diapers, and I would tell her that, and I'm like, my sister is the same age as you, and I changed her diapers, you little small ass fucking twin. I hate her. She's so petite.
She's very tiny.
She's so small.
I love that picture of her. I think, isn't she like, she's standing next to Daya on the stage?
Oh, she looks so
just
funny.
Like, yeah, she's just like, it's so funny. It's a great picture. So Georges is known for her hilarious attitude, that famous clapback about Bosco being in the bottom 3 times in one episode.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So did Aura go to the same school of Nashville sass? Like, did you engage in any drama this season?
Well, you guys, I'm not gonna spoil anything. You're trying to be tricky or anything like that. No, but there were moments. There were definitely moments during Untucked, and also like when we did a lot of like group type of stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of these things, a lot of cooks in the kitchen. But I think you're gonna see that in the first episode for me, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And then looking forward to
a few more episodes, and then a lot of me crying in the season.
Oh, the crier of the season, the pheromone of the season.
Probably not like that, but I did cry. I did cry about nothing.
Oh my God, not fair. Sorry to this pheromone.
No, she's so sweet.
Sorry, Farrah.
I haven't met her, so I don't know if she's sweet or not.
She's very sweet. She's very sweet. Doing my research, I also have seen a lot of incredible dance videos from you, from Beyonce to Dua Lipa. It looks like you're really a very skilled dancer and performer. So I am curious as to how you honed those skills as a dancer, and what's the most intense dance number you've ever pulled off?
So my mom was actually a dancer when she was younger, so I never did any training. I only just watched her dancing at home. So me and her would dance cleaning the house and stuff like that. So that's my training. And then I got involved in hip hop when I was very young, and then I did that also in college. So I did. I was a president of a hip hop team in college, and also did choreography. I did a lot in college.
Yes.
And then what was the other one?
So like, what's the wildest or most complex dance number you think you've ever done?
The Beyonce numbers. Beyonce slays on stage, and she runs around. If you see me whip my hair around, she's actually my inspiration. I do a lot of choreographies.
Yes.
Run the World kills me. From the first 2 seconds of it, I'm already like tired. But I think, that's Run the World.
So I've read that you also in the past have said that you don't like to choreograph your numbers. You just like to feel it in the moment. So let's say if you're forced to lip sync, is Aura she's not planning a lip sync out, just feeling the moment, feeling the energy.
I just think it's more natural that way for me. I hate thinking about what I'm gonna do next, or this move goes on this beat. It's just like so unnatural sometimes. That's why hip hop choreography is different. It's a different art. But then when you're doing drag, it's like I use drag to express myself and express my emotions. And so I want to be able to express it at that moment instead of like planning that out like 5 minutes before I go on stage.
And another part of that for you is you've said facial acrobatics, which I love that phrase, facial acrobatics. So what the hell does that mean? Can you give me an example?
Can I just show?
Yeah, just do it.
So I'm also a singer. Stop. I'm also a singer, so I literally would lip sync all the vibratos in a song.
Oh, okay.
And that's when it started. And then one time I got really bored because there was like 2 people in the audience, so I just started doing that, and then they gave me more tips, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that for my next performance. I've never heard of it either, right? Like
I love it.
Facial acrobatics.
Facial acrobatics.
I made
you've coined the term.
Yeah.
We are
gonna trademark that.
Yeah, and we're gonna play that in slow mo.
Oh my God,
in like super slow mo in this interview.
Awesome.
So the last things I'll ask you is, what about season 15 do you think is going to gag the children? Season 14 was great, but like biggest cast ever, we're gonna step it up, right?
As you guys have already seen through pictures and videos online, this season has the most beautiful cast. I feel like a lot of girls are really honed into their makeup, their looks, and on top of that, we're not just look queens, we're all performance queens. Yeah. And I think that's what makes us really different. You're gonna see a lot of great lip syncs.
And there's, twists. Are they twisting?
I don't know. Well,
she doesn't remember.
I don't remember. I was traumatized. All I remember was how beautiful I was at the show. No, I don't. I'm
That
not gonna,
tracks.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Definitely tracks that that's what you remember. So the last thing I'm
Yeah.
going to ask you then is if you could go back now with all the experience of having competed on season 15 and talk to the Aura that walked in the workroom on the first day, what would you say to her?
Oh my God, girl, just breathe. I was so nervous going in there. Just remember that you're already a star. And just walk in there and just show the freaking world what you were born to do.
Well, if this is even just the smallest taste of what we were going to get on the show, I think fans are going to be very pleased.
Thank you.
This was a really fun interview.
Awesome.
Thank you very much
I
for
enjoyed
being
it
here with
also.
me. Great.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for more from the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15.